right? We're not going to change anything. You see the glass point. Okay, you see the glass point. All of these glasses are there. All of these glasses are there, right? These glasses to appreciate. So this is for our. This is for our. There's a city. Okay, someone there. Okay, so you can give. Bring that. This is a very unique. We are bringing this when you come into the what's it called, the estate. We have this very limited. We don't have much of bungalows. But here we have bungalows. We have about. Should I call it number? We just have very few, right? We have very few of this. Now for Emerald, what we want to do in Emerald is about 80 units in total. 80 units fully detached, 4-bedroom fully detached, 3-bedroom fully detached, and 3-bedroom all with BQ. Now, for our bungalow, for all units at Emerald, it all comes with solar. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to discourage electricity. That's what we're trying to do. Because it's not like we're not going to have electricity in the estate, but we're trying to discourage it. In the sense that where our electricity will not be much for users. Your subscription may not be really much because you have a solar, sorry? Yes, the service charge won't be much because you have a fully solar unit already, so there's no point, running or being scared for electricity. So this is our 3-bedroom bungalow. All our bungalow come with BQ. Both the fully detached, so everything comes with BQ, right? Let me see the fully detached. Alright, so this is our fully detached for 3-bedroom and BQ. You see again, we are coming back again with the glass pattern of what we did. It has a similar look with the other one. This is also the glass for down. This is your door, right? This same, you have a very long balcony here. This particular unit has 3 balconies. You have balcony from the back, you have balcony from your kitchen the other side. When we get to the other views, you see it. Now you have a very long glass top and a glass fork too. So this is our what's it called? Fully detached duplex. Now for Emerald, let me also just say something brief about Emerald. We've done April 26 apartment completed, and I'm even happy as of today people are moving into that apartment to live. The landlords are already moving in. Some of them have rented it and they are moving in. People are moving in. We commissioned the Vista Residence, right? Is it Vista Residence? People help me. Vista Residence. We commissioned Vista Residence, but we did the launch of the 28th. We did the launch of the 28th of February. And if you go to the site today, that one is at the local. And if you go to the site as of today, we are almost ready for the first unit. The first 8 units is almost ready for roofing as I speak to you today. That's to tell you that we don't play with our projects, right? For me, I tell people, they may not understand, but I tell people, and I tell some of you that are close to me, I said, delivering projects, I'm not doing. See, you think you are doing me a favor. No, you are not doing me a favor. If I want to deliver my project, I am doing myself that favor. And I'll tell you how. Some of us will think that if you don't, you beg me to deliver. You don't need to beg me to deliver. I need to deliver so that I can move from that project. And some of us understand this. If I don't deliver on that project, 2 things will meet me. The first thing that will meet me is inflation. The first thing that will meet me is inflation. That's the first thing that will meet me. The second thing that will meet me is I will not be able to deliver and you will drag my brand. That's the 2 things that will meet me. What I mean, you not for a particular project goes to that project. And that is the reason why you see that some of these things we were able to achieve it between this short period of time. Inflation made us at April 26 hardly, but we didn't go back to our clients to say add for 5 million or to say add 3 million, right? We didn't do that. They bought that property at 55 million. At the end, before we delivered in 11 months, we were selling that property. They sold that, the cost of that property was 85 million. We actually lost on that property. but we didn't go back at any time to say add 5 million or add 10 million. If you don't add, we'll not give you key or all those. We didn't do it, but we have delivered the property and we are good. We are on to the next one, right? The next one we are also about roofing again for less than 13 weeks, and again onto the next one again. So thank you for coming. We are trying to do on this project. I told my team yesterday in the office, I said the way this project is going, I will leave, me personally, I will live at Emerald, right? I will just keep a unit for myself and my family, I will live there because of the concept I'm trying to sell. Also me too, I need to enjoy that concept, and that's the truth. And I'll tell you something, Emerald is on 45 plots of land. It's a government allocation land. We bought directly from NTT, so it's not, we didn't buy from Monele, we bought directly from government. Now, for this particular property, you see, we'll be having a mini mall on it. Before we wanted to sell the mini malls, we have was it about six units. So you just have, the only reason why you should leave Emerald is for probably maybe for a medical emergency. Yes, maybe for medical emergency. But if you are in Emerald, you will be able to have whatever you want there. There will be mini marts there, right? There will also be where our ladies, our residents can go, cut their hair, make their hair, do their nails, and all of that inside the same estate, right? So you may not necessarily need to go to Lekki to go and do all of those things. You can do it there. We are also working with our partner bank. We've gotten approval already to have an ATM machine in the estate. So you also need cash is also in the estate. We have gotten approval for that already. They've come for inspection for that. The bank has come for inspection for that already. So we also have mini garden. When you are in university, you call it love garden. Love garden. That's yes, we call it love garden. Where we go and sit down and all of that. We also have mini gardens around some of our green areas. If you check our layout, we have to convert it back. Close that door, please. Okay. So what we did was we had to convert it back, right? To take this, convert it back to some of these mini gardens. So the idea we're trying to say is that a resident can come in, right? A resident can come in and call the mini mart and order for a drink where they can bring it for you at the garden. That's what we are trying to do. So all of these particular concepts we are selling, it is not an audio concept. You know what I mean by audio concept? You just talk, if this man is just talking, talk, nothing. That's not the concept we are trying to sell. We are trying to sell everything we are selling. If we are not going to do it, we will not see it. To be on the safe side, because I'm telling you that as I'm even talking, I know how many cameras are facing me. So yes, and I know that in the next 3 years, some of you is like crash. Right? Any service charge, we are not going to so the idea is we are not telling you we have done one. Our service charge for April 26, right, is very less. And I told them, I said, see, I don't want to get involved in your electricity. We are going to give you a prepaid meter. We are going to give you a generator. The only thing that I want to do for you is take care of security for you, cleaning and other things. I'm not involved in anything. So you see, everybody's happy. They are good. The generator is there. Anyhow they want to use it, they come together and it's fine. No stress. I'm saying that. So what I'm trying to do is that that's why we decided that in this emirate, all units must come with solar. All units. So even if you want to use electricity, it will be very, very less for you. That's the idea. Every unit you see here, both from the security gate house, everywhere we are going green. May I also mention to you that what we are going to be planting in this estate is 1,300 trees. That's what we are going to be planting in this estate. 1,300 trees. The design also is already out, right? So we want to make this estate where, may I also mention this for Emirate, we are not going to sell Emirate carelessly. I will explain what I mean carelessly. We are not going to, in as much as we are going to give space. Just imagine our bungalow is taking 300 square meter already. 300 square meter, our bungalow is taking 300 square meter already. So even the bungalow, the truth about the bungalow, we don't even have much. We don't have much. We didn't do much, just 3. We want it to be premium. Premium luxury. If you have it, it's okay. Right? And we are good. But the idea of what we are trying to do is, in as much as we don't want to give quality, we also don't want to waste our property. Because this particular thing, I want you, if you have not been to the site, please, I want you to, they are working correctly now. I want you to try and go to the site and see what, yes, well, this is what we are doing. We are going to plant 1,300 trees in Emirate. That's what we want to do. Right? So just imagine, it's going to, we have checked, we have done the calculation, it's going to work. So we are going to plant 1,300 trees in this beautiful estate. So what we are trying to do, we are trying to see how we can go, if not 100%, we are trying to see how we can go green, like 90%. That's what we are trying to see how we can go. Green 90%. You know, so yeah, Emirate is in that one. Now, there is something we also want to do in Emirate. You have, when you are coming, so even in 6 months, people can start living in the estate. People that bought bungalow can even live in 6 months. We don't, when we say delivery timeline is 12 months, bungalow, we can do 6 months. But see what I want to explain to you. The way we are doing the estate, Emirate has 3 entrances. The entrance from Ogombo is 1. The entrance you will use, okay, we have 2 entrances, one major from Ogombo, the other back one from same Ogombo. They have another entrance you can use to go to Shongoti. Right, so 3. Now, for this Emirate, what we want to do is this is very simple. Right? If you check where we are building our sample unit already, we are going to launch officially on the 12th. So if you see where we are doing our sample unit, if you come into from the estate, you come into the estate, right? You see the units just front. So what that means is that our gate house will be ready, right? If our gate house is ready, our sample units, all those units from that sample unit straight, they are the bungalow units. All those units can be ready. So you see that even in 6 months, when we are done, people that want to move in can move in. You can still be done with, the only thing we cannot do is to redirect our materials from the other route, and construction is still going on, and we are done. That's what we want to do. So again, it doesn't take any time for us to do. But there is something we also want to do in Emirate. It's not, let me explain, it's not, we are not trying to discriminate any residents, but there's something we want to do is, if you come to Emirate, you have access to the estate as a resident. Now, you move from the estate, the total layout they are working on it to soon be out. Now, if you come into Emirate, for those are bungalow guys and all of that, they come into Emirate, they will not be able to access the fully detached duplex. The duplex will be in a different space inside the same estate. So you can't just, because you are a resident and you have the bungalow, you just access the fully detached. You'll not be able to access the fully detached. You also need a code for that. You access, so see the point I'm making. You come in from the estate gate, right? You see, we are going to cut, it's not like we're not cutting out. It's just like, this transparent gate, transparent point entrance you have. That black and white, you put your card, the thing goes up, you drive in, so there'll be a closer for that VIP. It's not like I can call it VIP, but for fully detached kind of, but everybody's still same, enjoying the same thing. But you can't just say because I'm a resident in this bungalow, then let me just go and meet. No, you still need a code for that to access that entrance. And what we are doing, security is 100. Security is 100. You know how I say it. If you go to April 26 today now, you'll see more women there. If you go to April 26, just on your own, just drive and go, you know the place, you see security, more post security there, plus the other corporate security guys. So security is 100 for us. Very important, because some of our clients, and I also know that some of your clients too, they are transparent clients, you know, so security for all our estate is 100. Right? And I hope I'm not forgetting anything. Okay? So for our 3-bedroom bungalow, we're selling for now, we're selling 100 million pre-launch. But I want to explain something for us on this price so that we don't get a mix up, right? Now, for Ogombo, that's why I say if you have not been to the location, try and go and go to the location. For Ogombo, I want us to be very honest, right? So that because some of all of these things, you don't need to convince client to, the way you convince your client, you'll be looking for English to convince. You don't need English to convince. I will tell you why I say so. As of today, you get a plot of land for that area, maybe 70 million, just maybe. Yeah. But let us even go down. Let's say you get the plot for 60 million. Let's even say, okay, plus or minus, you have a full plot at Ogombo for 60 million. Right? Let's say 60. This 60 million is not estate price. Let's just say you just go, maybe go through government, or maybe you just go through whatever and buy a property for 60 million. And if you are buying a property for 60 million, right? Remember, first, this bungalow, the reason why bungalow takes more space is because all the rooms are on the ground. Yeah. All the rooms you see here, the 3-bedroom, everything is on the one floor. Nothing is going on. That's why. Then now, secondly, if you buy this property for 60 million, I'm just assuming, right? Because some of us, I'm trying to justify this price. That's what I'm trying to do. Now, let's say you buy your property for 60 million. And already 60 million you've taken off 300 square meters, which is half plot, right? Of your 70 million or of your 60 million. How much is that? 30 million. True? Thank you. Now, 30 million, you are now going to put your construction cost for 30 million. Already 30 million for land. You now put your construction cost. Let's say your construction cost, because of what we want to do, we don't want to do the regular bungalow. Because what we want to do, we are putting our construction cost, so let's say 40 million. How much is that? Eh? 70. Right? 70. Then you have solar, then you have other, what's it called, your drainage, borehole, all of those things. So when you say 100 million, it's not. People call us and say, why are we selling 100 million?
And commission also.
Have you commissioned in the Lekki, they are selling 120 for bungalow. You know the place around the corner. 120 for bungalow. For Lekki, not like Lekki.
Yeah, we know.
120. So when they call me, I say, see, and that's the reason why our bungalow is premium. It's not plenty on this one. We don't have plenty. So let me know what make you feel like, don't worry, we have 60. We don't have 60. We have less than 20. Wow. Yes. So it is premium, right? So those are clients, okay, it's very premium for everyone. And so the reason why I did what I just did now, so that we can justify the price. I am saying, yes, you can justify the price. But as for delivery, we are 100 on this. Then show me my police dash. Yes. No, I don't like this one. Don't do the other one. This one. The same t-shirt. Okay, so you see, I've showed you this one before. Give me the main design, not the flyer design. This one is 150. But yes, 150 million. Now see, okay, just leave it there. So for 150 million again. Okay, yeah, I need this one. For 150 million. Yeah, like that everywhere. So for 150 million, this particular one, if you see, so the first thing is this: if I am not careful, right? If I'm not careful, what I'm trying to explain, so that when you come to meet me for discount, you to try and understand. You understand how I'm trying to explain this. But however, if you check, right, apart from even from the drawing, you see how high this is, even from the drawing. Now,
the cost for us to do finishing on this particular project. Because why? I want to do, I don't want to just draw. If for any reason we are just drawing, for any reason during construction, we'll send an email to realtors, and but we have not, I don't think we've done, have we done it? I don't think we've done it. We've not adjusted, like we sell you design and we go to site and build something else, and we've not done it. And I don't think we'll do it. You know, that's the reason why you see that this particular estate will be very, very unique. Very unique. I can bet you for that. Very unique. So I want to say thank you for